Hi friends, welcome back to the study of the Ganga river system. Now here in this lecture we will study the entire Ganga river system in detail with some of the Himalayan tributaries and some of the peninsular tributaries. In general, if I draw a river Ganga, you know that it originates as Bhagirathi, then and river Alaknanda. They both together join at Devprayag, and then Ganga continues its journey. At Haridwar, the Ganga enters the Great Plains of India, and after that it continues its journey. And then the Ganga river goes and starts dividing itself into numerous of distributaries, out of which one is Hooghly, one is Bhagirathi, and then it ends in the Bay of Bengal, forming the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta. This is the general idea. Now the Bhagirathi originates from which place? The Bhagirathi originates from the Gangotri Glacier region, while the Alaknanda originates from the Satopnath Glacier region. They both join at Devprayag, higher reaches of the Himalayas. In the higher reaches of the Himalayas, in which state? In the state of Kumaon Garhwal region. That is in the state of Kumaon and the Garhwal region. This territory here is the Nepal region. This here is Nepal, while the other state here is the Uttarakhand. This state is Uttarakhand. State is Uttarakhand. Now, the second thing, what is the most important tributary of river Ganga? When we say river Ganga, which is the most important tributary we say about Ganga? It is river Yamuna. Yamuna again originates from the Uttarakhand region, that is from the Yamunotri Glacier region. See how it is flowing. It is flowing parallel to river Ganga before joining the river Ganga at a place Allahabad, at a place which is known as Allahabad. It joins river Ganga at Allahabad. Now to manage the space, I will just show it here. It is joining river Ganga in the Allahabad region. The Allahabad region. So Ganga originates from the Gangotri Glacier. I will rub this thing so that you don't get too much confused, and I will use this space here to draw a chart. So the river Yamuna originates from the Yamunotri Glacier. In the Uttarkashi district. From a parvat known as Bandar Pooch mountain. Bandar Pooch mountain. Yamuna originates from the Yamunotri Glacier in the Uttarkashi district from the Bandar Pooch mountain ranges. Uttarkashi district, which state? Uttarakhand. Remember, these two rivers, both Ganga and Yamuna, originate itself in India. Now, one of the important tributaries of river Yamuna are, we will do the important tributaries of river Yamuna. Some of the tributaries of river Yamuna originate in the peninsular plateau region, while some of the tributaries of Yamuna originate in the Himalayan region. The northern part obviously is the Himalaya, and the southern part is the peninsular plateau region. One of the most important tributary of river Yamuna here is river Tons. In fact, remember, there is theory which says that, though it is a theory, we do not know whether it is right or wrong. Tons is a very mighty river. It is the largest tributary of river Yamuna. It is so mighty that some people believe that Tons is a remaining part of the erstwhile Saraswati river, but it is just a tribute. It's just a tributary. So you remember the important tributaries of Yamuna are Yamuna. उसका important tributaries are, one is Tons. Tons is an Himalayan tributary of river Yamuna. But the other important tributaries of river Yamuna are, other than the Tons, most of the tributaries of river Yamuna originate on the peninsular plateau. And one of the most important tributary here is river Chambal. One of the most important tributary of river Yamuna is river Chambal. Now, river Chambal, if we look at the river Chambal originates near Indore near the city of Mohu. River Chambal originates from the city of Mohu. In the state of Madhya Pradesh. River Chambal originates from the city of Moho in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Moho means military headquarters of war. So the other important tributary is Chambal. Now the Chambal is one of the largest river and important river, जहाँ पे 3 important dams are located. Open your atlas. Open any of your atlas and see the state of Gujarat and the state of Rajasthan. You will see the 3 important dams here are, one dam is Gandhi Sagar Dam. One dam here is a Gandhi Sagar Dam. The other dam here is Rana Pratap Sagar Dam. And the third dam here is Jawahar Sagar Dam. Jawahar Sagar Dam. So river Chambal is which bank tributary of river Indus, of river Yamuna? Right or left bank? How is river Yamuna flowing? River Yamuna is flowing in this direction. So it becomes which bank tributary? It becomes a left bank tributary. The important tributaries of river Chambal are, Chambal originates in Moho near Indore in the Madhya Pradesh region, while Chambal ka important tributaries are river Banas and river Shipra. But you remember river Banas is the important tributary of Chambal. As an important tributary of Chambal. River Banas is an important tributary of river Chambal. So I am showing here river Banas. Now open your atlas and see the map of Rajasthan and the Madhya Pradesh region and tell me in which state is the Gandhi Sagar Dam located, in which state is the Rana Pratap Sagar and the Jawahar Sagar located, and what is the major city here. You can see the Gandhi Sagar Dam is located in Madhya Pradesh. The Rana Pratap Sagar, you can guess, Maharana Pratap Sagar Dam will be located in Rajasthan, and the Jawahar Sagar is also located near the Kota barrage in Rajasthan. So you have an important city here, Kota. You have an important city here, that is the Kota. Tell me, what is on which river is the capital of India located? On river Yamuna. On river Yamuna. See, this is just a diagrammatic representation. The map is not to the scale. This is just to make the things easier for you. Don't go exactly by the scale. Where is Allahabad, at what distance? I am not showing you that to the scale map. The second important tributary after river Chambal of Yamuna is river Sindh. The third important tributary is river Betwa, and the fourth important tributary is river Ken. So after that the important tributaries are, I will write in the black color, river Sindh, river Betwa, river Ken. Where did we study river Betwa and river Ken in physiography? While doing which part of India? While studying the Bundelkhand region. If you remember, we studied this river Betwa and river Ken. Now, river Sindh originates from the Vidisha plateau region. River Sindh originates from a plateau which is known as an Vidisha plateau. So, one tributary is river Tons. It originates in the Himalayas. The second tributary is river Chambal. The third tributary is river Sindh. It originates in the Vidisha plateau. In the state of Madhya Pradesh. River Sindh originates in the Vidisha plateau region in the state of Madhya Pradesh. River Betwa originates near Bhopal. So, river Betwa, I will continue this part here. River Betwa originates near Bhopal. Which state? Bhopal is in which state? Bhopal is in the state of Madhya Pradesh. One of an important tributary of river Betwa, which we did while doing the Bundelkhand plateau, Betwa, Dhasan and Ken. Remember, river Dhasan is an important tributary of river Betwa. Then the last river is river Ken. Then river Ken originates from the Barner ranges. You can see the range here known as Barner range in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So, river Ken It originates in the Barner range in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So these are the important tributaries here of River Yamuna. River Yamuna is a left bank tributary of river Ganga. Why? Sorry, River Yamuna is a right bank tributary of river Ganga. Then after the Yamuna, the important tributaries of river Yamuna are Tones. I forgot one small tributary of river Yamuna, though it is not important from the exam point of view, but why to miss it? I will give you the name. The important tributary is river Hindan. Ghaziabad is located on Hindan. So don't go do too much into detail. Whatever I do it here, you can just focus on that region. So the river Yamuna originates from the Yamunotri glacier, joins river Ganga at Allahabad. The tributaries of river Yamuna are Tones. Tones is the Himalayan river. The only Himalayan tributary of river Yamuna, the only major Himalayan tributary of river Yamuna is river Tones. The other tributaries of river Yamuna are Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken. Where are they originating? In the north or in the southern part? They are originating in the southern part. That means these are the peninsular rivers. River Chambal originates in the Moho district of Madhya Pradesh. In the Moho region of Madhya Pradesh. Moho stands for Military Headquarters of War. Moho stands for Military Headquarters of War. You just remember it originates near Moho in MP. Banas is an important tributary of river Chambal. There are two Banas rivers. One Banas river we did as a river of inland drainage system, while the other Banas we are doing is a tributary of river Chambal. See, I am drawing this map of India again. If you remember, we did one Banas which drains into the Gulf of, in the run of Kutch region. Banas Saraswati, river Luni. These all drain into the Kutch region. They do not meet the sea. These are the inland drainage system. There is one more river Banas which meets river Chambal. Chambal meets river Yamuna. Yamuna will meet river Ganga, and this is then not the, this is thus not an inland drainage. So we have two Banas near each other. One Banas is this river, the other Banas is this river. So there is one Banas here which is inland, the other Banas is here which is not inland. I hope that you are getting it. Just understand by this, because again because it's, I cannot draw a very big map over here. This just to make you understand. Otherwise, this is not a classroom coaching where I can make you write by drawing big maps. But you just make sure that you know the concept that there are two Banas. One Banas is a tributary of river Chambal. The other Banas is an inland river in India. The third important river is river Sindh. Sindh originates in the Vidisha Plateau region. Sindh originates in the Vidisha Plateau region of Madhya Pradesh. Then river Betwa originates near the city of Bhopal. And river Ken originates from the Barner ranges. Don't do that much. Now, one interesting fact I will tell you is that Chambal is famous. River Chambal is famous for two things. One is river dolphins. And the other is Ghadial. That is saltwater crocodile. It is famous for two things. One is Gharial and the other is river dolphins. Now, you remember that Chambal is one of the least polluted rivers in India. It is one of the least polluted rivers in India. Unlike river Ganga, which is one of the dying rivers of the world, it is one of the it is among the top 5 most polluted rivers in the world. Yamuna is also among the top 10 most polluted rivers in the world, but Chambal is not a polluted river. I don't know why it is not a polluted river, but one interesting story I will tell you, that Chambal, the area jahan se aaj Chambal is flowing. It is said to be the erstwhile kingdom, and mythologically it is said to be the kingdom of Shakuni, from Mahabharata, the mamas of Kauravas. And it is here in this region of area of river Chambal flows that where the game of dice and the famous game of dice was played, and you know the incidents after that. And therefore Draupadi cursed that the people that whosoever drinks the water from river Chambal, he was cursed. That the entire area was cursed, and even the water of this river was cursed. That is why today that river Chambal is not polluted? The answer is for you to decide. But whatever the thing, because of mythology, one good thing is that the river Chambal is not polluted, and therefore still we can get good water from river Chambal. And and therefore even the biodiversity such as crocodile and freshwater dolphins, that is the Gangetic dolphin, which is found in Ganga, is also found in the river Chambal. So Ghadial is also found in the river Chambal. Dolphin is also found in river Chambal. And because of the curse maybe or anything that mythology has whatever role it has to play, one good thing is that river Chambal is not polluted today. Now the other important river, which is a tributary of river Indus, I am showing the tributary of river Ganga. I am showing the main tributaries of river Ganga, but blue in color, is river Son. Now see this river Son, it originates very near to it originates in the Amarkantak Plateau region and joins Ganga. So the Son is the major peninsular river which is a tributary of river Ganga. The Son is major peninsular river which is the tributary of river Ganga. Now I will rub this part so that I can use the board for river Son. The Son originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region. Which plateau region? The Son originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region. So the first tributary, the second is, can I rub this now? I hope that you have written this table. Son, it originates from Amarkantak Plateau region. Now one very interesting thing you see, Amarkantak Plateau region is an interesting region in India, जहां से on one side of Amarkantak Plateau region river Son originates, while very near to the river Son, from the same Amarkantak Plateau region, river Narmada also originates. I cannot show it on the board, but you can see this river is river Narmada and this river is river Son. That means if this is the part of India, from one part of the Amarkantak Plateau region, river Son originates. I will show the Ganga by red color. River Son originates and flows towards Ganga. River Son originates and flows towards Ganga. While on the other hand, river Narmada originates and flows towards the Arabian Sea. River Narmada originates and flows towards the Arabian Sea. Show will by with red color. So we will have two plateaus here. So we will have a two drainage system. River Narmada originates here, river Son originates here, and this is river Ganga. River Ganga flows into which sea? It flows into Bay of Bengal. While river Narmada is a river of which sea? It is a river of Arabian Sea. It is a river of an Arabian Sea. So the Amarkantak Plateau region is such an interesting region, जहाँ पे the two different drainage system originates. one drainage system flows towards the drainage system flows towards the Bay of Bengal, the other drainage system flows towards the Arabian Sea. That means river Son flows towards the Bay of Bengal by joining river Ganga, and the Narmada flows towards the Arabian Sea. That is not the only thing. Just try to just try to think one more point. River Son is a tributary of river Ganga. River Ganga is Himalayan or peninsular river. It is Himalayan river. River Narmada is Himalayan or peninsular river. Where it is originating? In the peninsula. Amarkantak Plateau region is a peninsula in the Vindhyan and Satpura ranges. So it originates in the peninsula and it is flowing towards the Arabian Sea. So the Amarkantak Plateau region has the origin of two rivers. One is a river which belongs to the Himalayan river system, river Son, though it is a peninsular river, but it belongs to where? It is joining river Ganga. River Ganga belongs to which river system? Peninsular or Himalaya? The Himalayan river system, while river Narmada belongs to the peninsular river system. So if a question comes in the examination, many times it has been asked in the previous region, tell the name of a region jahan se two river system originate. One flows towards the Arabian Sea region, one flows towards the Bay of Bengal. You know the answer is Amarkantak Plateau region. Obviously अगर ऑप्शन में वेस्टर्न घाट्स नहीं होगा, because वेस्टर्न घाट्स में भी you have such kind of a thing, but this is the region, very small region. Western Ghats is a very big region. We can imagine that there are many rivers. Some rivers flow towards the Arabian Sea, some river flows towards the Bay of Bengal. But जो Western Ghat region में which rivers are flowing towards the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, they are tiny rivers. They are not such huge rivers like Narmada and Son. So the rivers in the, let me regroup, the river in the Western Ghats which flow towards the Arabian Sea, these are not that big river like the river Narmada. So an Amarkantak Plateau region is interesting because two big rivers originate. One big river Narmada flows towards the Arabian Sea. The other big river Son joins river Ganga, and river Ganga flows towards the Bay of Bengal region. The second question which UPSC may ask you is, identify the area jahan se one river originates and joins the Ganga river system or joins the Himalayan river system, while the other river originates and flows as a peninsular river. What is the answer? Amarkantak Plateau region. So Son originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region, very near to the origin of Narmada river. It originates in the Amarkantak Plateau region, very near to the origin of river Narmada. Very near to the origin of Narmada. So are you getting this points? First again, why is Amarkantak Plateau region famous? Amarkantak Plateau region, this region is famous because it has two river system originating. One is joining the Arabian Sea drainage, while the other is going towards the Bay of Bengal drainage. As I told you, even this phenomena is seen even in the Western Ghat region. That is, there are many rivers which originate and flow on the side and join the Arabian Sea drainage, while Godavari Krishna forms a part of the Bay of Bengal drainage. But the rivers which originate on the western part of the Western Ghat and go towards the Arabian Sea are smaller rivers. They are not big major rivers like Narmada. Therefore, Amarkantak Plateau is more important. Second, Amarkantak Plateau region is also important because one river is a part of Himalayan drainage system. Though it is a peninsular river, river Son, but it is a part of Himalayan drainage system, while other river is a part of Bay of Bengal drainage system. So again we will come back to this. Where does the river, we are doing river Son. River Son originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region. Originates from the Amarkantak Plateau region. Now continuing this table, what is the important tributary of river Son? The important tributaries of river Son are, the most important tributary of river Son is river Rihand. Is Rihand river. Is Rihand river. Why is the river Rihand famous? Can you look into the Atlas river Rihand and tell me why is river Rihand famous? Tell me, why is the river Rihand famous? River Rihand will have a famous dam on it. Can you find river Rihand and the dam? If you have not found it, wait for the lecture where we will study the major dams of the India. Where we will study the major dams of India. The other important river here is river North Koel. River North Koel. These are the important tributaries of river Son. River North Koel is another important tributary of river Son. There is one more peninsular tributary of river Ganga, that is the river Damodar. River Damodar. That is the river Damodar. Now, where does the river Damodar originates? If we have done about the river Damodar, where does the river Damodar originates? River Damodar originates from the Chota Nagpur Plateau region. From the Chota Nagpur Plateau region. So the third point I am writing here is river Damodar. So one application based question, if they ask you here, is which river flows through the mineral rich region of India? It is then the river Damodar. The river Damodar is famous for floods in Bengal, and therefore river Damodar is known as Sorrow of Bengal. Why? Because it causes frequent floods in Bengal. Causes frequent floods in Bengal. So this is all about the peninsular tributaries of river Ganga. Peninsular tributaries of river Ganga are generally the right bank tributaries. What are the major peninsular tributaries of river Ganga? River Son and river Damodar. But one important Himalayan river is a right bank tributary, that is river Yamuna. Though it is an Himalayan river, it flows parallel to Ganga before joining river Ganga. Therefore, it is an example of a right bank tributary. River Yamuna also has some of the peninsular tributaries, and these are Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken. Chambal, Gandhi Sagar Dam, Madhya Pradesh, Rana Pratap Sagar Dam, Rajasthan, and Jawahar Sagar near Kota city in the Rajasthan. Sindh originates from the Vidisha plateau, Betwa from the Bhopal region, and Ken again from the Barner ranges of Madhya Pradesh. Then river Son originates from the Amarkantak plateau region. One of the important tributary of river Son is river Rihan. I told you, find out a dam on river Rihan. If you have not found out, you just locate in the atlas or wait for the next lecture where I will tell you the dam, uska important dam on the river Rihan. And North Koel. Now river Son, river Damodar, and last is river Damodar, which is known as the sorrow of Bengal because it causes frequent flooding in Bengal. So these are the important tributaries of right bank tributaries of river Ganga. What are the important right bank tributaries of river Ganga? Yamuna, Son and Damodar. While most of the Himalayan rivers except river Yamuna join river Ganga from the left bank, and we will study those tributaries of river Ganga in the next lecture. Till the time we meet again, thank you very much.